The association between sugary beverage consumption and childhood behavioral problems, particularly ADHD symptoms, appears consistently across numerous studies, yet the causal nature of this relationship remains frustratingly uncertain. Rigorous statistical analysis reveals how difficult it is to separate genuine effects from confounding factors that merely travel together, raising important questions about research methodology and appropriate public health recommendations given incomplete evidence. Multiple large cohort studies document clear correlations between frequent sugary drink consumption and elevated ADHD symptom scores, impulsivity measures, and behavioral problems reported by parents and teachers. Children consuming 2 or more sugary beverages daily exhibit approximately 40 to 60% higher rates of clinically significant attention problems compared to children who rarely consume such drinks. These associations persist across diverse populations, age groups, and geographic regions, lending consistency to the findings. However, epidemiologists emphasize that correlation does not establish causation, and the sugary drink behavior relationship exemplifies why this distinction matters. Children who consume more sugary beverages differ from those who do not in numerous ways beyond beverage choice. They typically experience greater screen time exposure, less consistent sleep schedules, different family meal patterns, lower household income, reduced parental supervision, and different dietary patterns overall. Each of these factors independently associates with behavioral problems, creating a tangle of confounding that statistical adjustment may not fully resolve. Sophisticated methodological approaches attempt to address these challenges. Propensity score matching techniques identify comparison groups similar across observable characteristics, reducing confounding from measured variables. Sibling control designs compare children within the same family who differ in sugary drink consumption, theoretically controlling for shared genetic and environmental factors. Instrumental variable approaches seek external factors that influence sugary drink consumption without directly affecting behavior, providing quasi-experimental estimates of causal effects. These advanced methods generally suggest that associations weaken but do not disappear after rigorous confounding control. Meta-analyses synthesizing results across methodologically diverse studies estimate that sugary beverage consumption may causally contribute to approximately 20 to 30% of the observed behavioral associations, with the remainder attributable to confounding and reverse causation. Reverse causation merits particular attention. Children with existing behavioral problems may consume more sugary drinks because of impaired impulse control, parental stress affecting household food environments, or self-medication of negative mood states. The dose-response relationship provides some support for causality. Studies documenting that behavioral problems increase progressively with consumption frequency suggest genuine effects rather than mere confounding, though this pattern alone cannot definitively prove causation. Biological mechanisms including glycemic variability affecting neurotransmitter function, additive effects on reward pathways, and potential inflammatory responses provide plausible causal pathways, though direct evidence in children remains limited. The practical implication for parents and clinicians involves navigating uncertainty. The evidence does not definitively prove that sugary beverages cause behavioral problems, but it certainly does not rule out meaningful effects either. Given that reducing sugary drink consumption offers multiple health benefits beyond potential behavioral improvements, including dental health, weight management, and metabolic function, recommending limitation represents a reasonable precautionary approach. Framing this guidance as promoting optimal child development rather than making definitive causal claims maintains scientific integrity while supporting prudent choices. Warning: parents should avoid assuming that eliminating sugary drinks will resolve existing behavioral problems. ADHD and other behavioral conditions involve complex genetic, neurological, and environmental factors, with sugary beverages representing at most one modest contributor. Children with significant behavioral concerns require comprehensive evaluation and evidence-based interventions, which may include behavioral therapy, educational support, and in some cases, medication. Dietary changes should complement rather than replace established treatments.